Hey guys, I'm April from Giggle Glitter Graphics, and today I am continuing work on my Christmas journal. Since the last video that I made, I went through and I did add some trims to the edges of some of the pages, and I added a little bit of extra paper here and there. I'm gonna add some more of this, but I was picking out some places to add some things and just make note of what I might want to do in these areas. I've set up this page to go ahead and put together, and I'm going to go through what I'm going to do here. I have a couple of small pockets that I'm going to attach. I'm going to glue those on 3 sides and attach those. I have this big envelope. I need to glue this together still. I'm not sure if I'm going to put anything in there today, but I will put something in there eventually. And I've got a couple of tags up here. This one already has a grommet in it, and I'm going to layer these and add a little tab to the top of this one. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and we'll see how it goes. Alright, so that went well. I hit the edges of almost everything with both the Vintage Photo ink and some of the Fired Brick Distress ink. I did a combination of both on a couple of items just to kind of add some more interest. If you were watching, I forgot to do the edges of this pocket, so I just kind of jabbed a bunch of Vintage Photo on there just to kind of distress it a little bit. Got a little bit of both around this pocket. Envelope is all put together, inks around the edges. I might come back to that later. Added some baker's twine to the top of this tag and added a little bit of bling. I put some sequins on the top of this one since it's going to be sticking out from the top of the journal. I'm going to go ahead and flip to another set of pages, figure out what I'm going to do, and I will be right back. All right, so we've gotten to the center spread of the first signature in this book, and I had this gift border along the bottom. I wanted to kind of leave that exposed so I could see all the presents on the original papers. So I'm doing kind of a waterfall here, and I'm using ephemera as tabs in a way. On the way down that, I'm gonna put those in with washi tape, I think. And then over here, I've done a little collage, and this is gonna flip open. This is gonna be a pocket, and I'm going to choose some ephemera to go in here. So I'm gonna start work on this. I think there's gonna be some playing around with this. I've got my washi's here. Let's see where this goes. I really think this is my favorite spread so far. I used a little piece of ephemera that I purchased. I purchased a big pack of this and I pulled out a lot of Christmas themed items to use in this book. I also used some printable ephemera. So I got my waterfalls here and varied a little bit of washi tape. I just put washi tape on one side so that these would flip up nicely. I just tied these strings into a bow. I don't think I'm gonna do anything else with these in here. And I have my little flip here, and I actually swapped out Santa for this cute little girl. I liked her a little bit better in there. So that came along really well. As I was working on this, I noticed this is getting a little bit fat, but also that there is a long way to go in this book. So I worked ahead, and I'm gonna leave some of these journal pages blank so there's plenty of writing room. But I completed a few more pages. I added some ornament fussy cuts in this little pocket on this page, and then a couple more cutouts, and made a fancy tag to go into the pocket. And then flipping over, just a little bit of words, some more of our painted packing paper and washi tape. I took this little card, it reminded me of a recipe card a little bit, with fussy cut, and so since it made me think of recipes, I grabbed some cookies and a cake tag and ephemera to put in here. Made my own little cookie tab at the top with my writing. I just used the Sharpie for that. We've got another piece of that ephemera that I purchased with printable ephemera of an angel. This is a pocket where I can tuck some things in here. Let me grab a little. There we go. So I've got this set up as a pocket. This is a fold out. I have no plans for this right now. I think I'm gonna leave it blank. I'll come back to it if I come up with something. But right now I'm just happy with this big shiny piece of paper with the washi tape, and we'll revisit that later. And then I took and actually folded in half this last piece of paper. So I just folded it in half this way and then glued it down to make a pocket. And I tucked this Deck the Halls tag in. I used that glitter pen, the Wink of Stella brush, to go over the printed glitter texture. I use a lot of glitter when I'm designing my printables, so I threw some of that on top so that it would make it look real. And I'm really pleased with the effect on that. And another little piece of that painted packing paper, I might glue that one down later. So that finishes out that first signature. We're getting a little bit chunky so far, but I think I'm gonna keep moving along. All right, so I've decided to finish this video up by completing this facing page over here, and I think we're gonna add some ribbon to a bunch of these tags, just so that whenever you flip here, it's just kind of, I have a lot of all these trims and things, and I thought it would be pretty to use a bunch of those in here. I did glue down this little piece of paper on this side, so I'm gonna go ahead and start gluing in all these angled pockets and decorations and pick out some trims and finish this up. So I ended up doing a couple of different things here. I decided to mix up my journaling cards with a tab on one, and then went ahead with the super sparkly gold ribbon on the other one. I layered a fussy cut and a little piece of purchased ephemera, some of my fussy cut lettering, a piece of chiffon where I pulled the edges to make it a little more raggedy. I didn't want a clean edge there. And I put all of that into these little layered pockets. I did end up making kind of a little tassel ribbon for the Deck the Halls card. I had this tinsel ribbon. It came with a variety pack of ribbon, and I thought that would be really cute, just kind of poking out of the side. So I put several pieces of that through, wrapped another piece of ribbon around it, and tied a bow to just kind of keep that in place. So I think that's it for this video. I'm actually going to work ahead and I'm going to finish out this journal, and my next video on this is going to be a final flip through. So if you're interested in seeing that, keep an eye out for it, and hopefully I will see you in the next one.